Hello everyone, it's Miles here with another video. I hope you're all staying safe, practicing social distancing, yet staying street and classy with your outfits. Today we're going to be going over the best fitting pants of 2020. I got a list of 5 pairs of trousers from Zara, H&M, ASOS, River Island, and more. And we're just going to be kind of going over each pair and kind of talking about the pricing, the sizing, and the quality of each. And then I'm going to include video of me wearing each trouser and then just kind of comment on each one and kind of pick my favorite out of the bunch. So without further ado, let's hop right into today's video.
Through all my challenges, police in my window, my baby has never turned on me. Not a real one, yeah, she be for sure. God made her for me. Amen. Don't ever let nobody make you turn on me. Yeah, please. Baby, you're my truck, you get me high. I feel it. You're all I need. Yeah. Every time we kiss and close eyes, I feel it. For real. Who would have thought I'd get you?
So the first pair of trousers we're going to be jumping into are from Zara, and they're their Jogger waist traveler pants. And here I have them right here in black. As you can see, it has that elasticated waist. It's a very like polyester and kind of elastane material to it. The pleats down here on the pant leg, and then along with just a cuff bottom. The fit to them is pretty tapered. In the thigh region, they are still fairly baggy, but once you get down to more of your calf and ankle region, they do become more of your cropped and typical standard European fit. Really great with more of your bulkier shoe, and then also just more of a low top. They do kind of look a little iffy more with like a high top shoe. They just pair incredibly well. They're definitely probably the most comfortable out of the bunch, just due to the breathable material, the elastane, and just the polyester blend. And these came in at around $49.90 from Zara. So just a pretty good, more reasonable price. Yeah, so Zara actually carries these in a few colorways. Their past season version of them came in like more of your navy and then also kind of your gray and darker plaid and along with black. But this season's colorway, they have black, navy, and then a khaki dark olive green. And those are obviously just your main staple colors for trousers, and they just pair well with a lot of things, whether it's a white sneaker or a low top Oxford or even a boot. And I actually got mine in the size medium. As you guys know, I'm a 32 waist, 6'2", 170 pounds, and the medium fits perfectly. The waist region is very perfect. Don't even really have to use the drawstrings to kind of cinch my waist in. So the waisting does seem to be exactly a 32 for the medium. The length, as you know, since it is a crop trouser, the cuff definitely just comes right above the ankle, so that is well for when you're pairing it with your sneakers and if you just want to have some visibility with your socks. So that concludes this first pair. It's definitely one of the best out of the bunch in my opinion. So now let's move on to the next one. So as this video prolongs, you're going to realize that mostly all these pants on this list do have that cropped and more tailored fit to them. That's just my preference. I do still like more of the baggier pants as well, but I decided to incorporate more of your similar style pants to kind of actually do this comparison. So the next pair of pants here is from ASOS, and they're their Skinny Chinos and with an elastic waist in that putty khaki color. And here they are. Here's the elastic waist, and then you actually have your drawstrings to obviously cinch them in. Just a pretty standard khaki. Bottom here is nothing crazy, not cuff. They are pretty cropped and tailored fit. They definitely do fit skinnier in the thigh region and also in your leg region as I try them on. And they just pair really well with whether it's a low top Converse or white leather sneaker, which just tends to be my go-to, and they just look incredible with pretty much every outfit you tend to wear. It's definitely a great piece for the summertime because it does still provide you that breathable, kind of relaxing feel but it is also good in the winter time if you kind of want to wear like a nice revealing sock and then maybe a boot to kind of give off that tapered cut look. And these came in at around $32 even. I went with a size 32 with these, and I know ASOS has a lot of different colorways and variants. I actually own the olive green ones and then more of your powdered blue colorway as well, and those are definitely fit the same way. Great material, and these just definitely just last well. I know on ASOS website currently they aren't really doing the 32 sizing. They're just mainly doing the small, medium, and larges for their newer pairs of them. In the description box below, I'll definitely leave links to the KHAKI versions of these along with a few other colorways if you're interested. And these definitely are just one of the best ones I've had in my closet. I mean, ASOS have been selling these for about the last 2 years or so, and they're just really great staple. That cropped European look, also just the comfort of them by them still being a jogger and then not really having that cuff at the end of the pants to kind of just make them more proper. It's just definitely a great piece in your wardrobe. So now let's move on to the next piece. So the next pant we have here is from River Island, which is also another brand that is sold through ASOS, and it's just kind of more of like your European sportswear brand, and they do kind of just still make like your more proper and casual trousers. And if you watch my first video, which was just a haul, it was actually featuring the blue colorway of these, and these just happen to be my favorite trouser, so I ended up picking these up in the charcoal gray colorway, and here they are. So it does have the pin piping down the line here that kind of gives off that crease appeal. Has the elasticated waist, but it does still have the zip fly and the button up along with the drawstrings. 2 front pockets, 2 back pockets, and no jogger cuff once again, so it does still just kind of gives off that impression of just like your more standard kind of just dress pant. These are actually called the River Island Smart Sweatpants, so they are just like more of your smart casual pair of trousers, but still just kind of have that sweatpant appeal to them. And they're just incredibly comfortable. Once again, a polyester cotton blend, so it's very breathable and very stretchy. I actually got these in a size 32, and they just fit incredible. I love pairing them with a low pair of Converse or a white leather sneaker, and either a polo or a hoodie or just anything. You can really dress these up and you can really dress these down. Even like a pair of dress shoes or loafers just looks incredible with them. Just due to the fit on them, you'll see it's just very tailored. Propped, it's just not too high, but also not too low, and it just definitely just reveals your shoe. It's just a great pant overall. These came in at around $48 currently on sale. They retailed for around $64, so not too bad. The navy colorway is unfortunately sold out, but these ones, I believe ASOS still has a few sizes left. Once again, it'll definitely be in the description box along with more of my sizing. I would say that you should probably size up on these in the waist region. It is fairly tight. I'm definitely probably a 31, 32 currently right now, and I went with a 32 with these, and it is like pretty much perfect. Don't even really have to use the drawstrings or anything to keep them leveled up. So I would definitely kind of size up if you are in between sizes, but other than that, it probably is my favorite pant on this list just due to the combination of the comfort, the feeling of it, and also its versatility, and the quality as well is just incredible. So yeah, let's move on to the next pair. So yeah, if you're big in the men's fashion YouTuber, you definitely know who creates this next brand, and it's Jose from Teaching Men's Fashion, and it's his line from ESNTLS, and these are the camel sweatpants, and they are very similar to those gray ones I just showed. They have the button fly, drawstring pants here, and the elasticated waist once again, 2 back front pockets, and then also just your standard typical just kind of chino cut pant opening here, and they're great. The material on these is definitely more of your sweatpant material compared to that last pair. I will say it is very tailored to the calf region, but in the thigh region it is still fairly baggier, as you'll see in the try on. These definitely just pair really well with either a white leather sneaker again, or just kind of like more of your low top runner. It's definitely just a great pair of pants if you're kind of just walking to class, or just maybe like just running some errands, something of that nature. They are, I would say, fairly hard to dress up compared to the other pair of trousers that I've been showing, just kind of just due to the look of them. The camel colorway is probably my favorite out of the bunch. I do also like the gray one, just obviously because it just kind of just does a different spin on your typical gray sweatpants to kind of make it more casual and more tailored and dressed up wise. But the camel here is just definitely just works really well with just like pieces I have in my wardrobe, whether it's just black shirt, white shoes, or just a white shirt, something like that. It just pairs really well with those kind of color tones, and also just more of your earth tones, whether it's just an olive green hat or just an olive green hoodie or something like that nature. and these came in at around $60 even. And on his site, he suggested to go a size down, so I did go with a medium, and it does give you that better fit. I think if I would have went true to size, I probably would end up returning these pants. They just would have been incredibly baggy and just not really that tapered look that I was looking for. Unfortunately, I think if I would have went with a small, these definitely would have just been way too small. Currently, like, the crop on them is a lot higher than the other trousers that I've been showing, so I think if I would have went with a small, the crop would have just been almost capri length instead of like your typical crop trousers. But yeah, other than that, they are a great pair of pants, pretty quality and also fairly affordable. So the final pant we have on this list is fairly different from the other ones that were kind of mentioned, because the other ones were just more of like your smart jogger with the elasticated waist and just kind of more of that new age look for pants. And these are just from H&M, and they're your typical suit pants. Obviously you have your belt loops here, your zip fly, and then it's kind of just your button up closure there. And you have your typical pleats down the line, and it's in your gray melange colorway. And these are great. I mean, they're very comfortable, definitely incredibly affordable. I think they're currently on sale for $21. They retail for around $24.99, I believe. And I went with a 33 in this. As you guys know, I'm a 32 waist, but they were fairly tight just due to H&M's kind of more skinnier fit. So I did go up, mainly so I can have room to kind of tuck in my shirt. Also just so they can last a little longer in my closet. Who knows, my waist size does tend to fluctuate a bit. But yeah, these are also cropped. They just go really well, just whether it's your white leather sneaker, just also your dress shoe. I kind of just like pairing it up with a polo, kind of tucked in, or maybe a tucked in button down. And they're just definitely good for whether if it's a school presentation or just kind of more of your nicer class event, maybe a job interview of that nature. So yeah, definitely just a good pickup here. H&M definitely just tends to have very nice dress up, cheap, affordable options, as well as honestly all the other stores that are mentioned on this list. And that concludes this portion of the video. If you enjoyed it, definitely drop a like down below and comment if you want to see kind of more of this style here. I think I'll definitely be dropping a shorts video here shortly and just kind of working on diversifying the list on that, maybe even including some athletic shorts. If you guys really like this video, I can maybe do a sweatpants version, include some joggers. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that subscribe button down there below. And as always, stay street but classy.